firm paranormal. While we're in Scotland, we've also came across this little house here. I'm not too sure of, in fact I don't know anything about it, but what I can say is, myself and Kyla are the only two here. The mother-in-law Chris is sitting in the car. She wouldn't come in here for some reason. All I can say to you is, when we did come in to have a quick make sure we actually could get into the house, and I had a quick walk around to see the layout of it, and there is movement in here. There is footsteps in here, there was bangs in here, so we're hoping to catch some of that on camera for you, and maybe more. Not too sure of what else we'll find, but there's a load of stuff being left in here. So without further ado, let's go and show you what's here. So people, I'm just going to show you here. This would have been the little kitchen area here. All the appliances have been left, although they're all obviously way past working order. But you can see all the cupboards and stuff, all the appliances here. There's a pair of roller skates there. But there's some puzzles and jigsaws and stuff in there. And there's some appliances here as well, even an old telly up there. There's a flat screen telly there. But like I say, there's a walking frame. This is amazing. Now I've got my light turned down quite low, so as A, we're not seen from the outside because there's neighbouring houses, and B, so as we might be able to catch some more stuff. But it's quite small, this little house.
There's no upstairs.
There's no upstairs, so anything, any movement, any footsteps, if we catch any, will be on this floor. There is no upstairs. So you'll see here, I'm hearing banging again there. Just keep on listening for that. There's a load of stuff. There's an umbrella left there, but there's a guitar here. It's been left. The chainsaw. I'll just quickly take you over here. Don't want to go too near the window. There's gas bottles there. There's a load of garden tools here. Look at this old camera. Old Kodak camera. Look at that. The old fire. Super Sirs, telly, typewriters. There's a load of stuff. Look at these trinkets here. All being left. There's another chainsaw up there. Excuse me. Yeah, there's a load of stuff here. All being left. There's an old drill here. So, gas cooker. That's a piano. I'm just actually noticing that there now. Didn't realise that. A little piano there, but all the mechanics of it have fallen down below. So, we're gonna obviously not spend a lot of time in here. Because there's neighbouring houses, and I don't want anyone coming and giving us any grief. There's some trinkets being left in there as well. But we're going to have a quick scout round and do a bit of calling out. If you do see or hear anything, people, please do let me know in the comments, because there literally was a load of movement. There's a car being left there. Not very often you see things like that being left.
It's quite new as well.
It's a 12 string and all. Huh? So let's say the floor's dropped in here. This is a little cubby hole. This bit here, there's a step on it there, but there's all stuff being left all in here. Look at this. All being left. Pots and jugs and stuff. Right. So, oh, that was me. That was me. So here, I'll just quickly, I didn't go through this one actually last time. There's another cabinet here in the hallway with more little trinkets. There's a cooker here. I'm drawn to that room.
We'll go in there.
Oh, I will in a minute. I wanna. This is obviously an old bathroom. There's an old toilet and stuff over there in the sink. Like the Super Sir anyway, didn't they? How many's that? About 3. Well, say he. Presume it was a he. There's no bike in here. Right, there's no wardrobe. Hoof oil. There's just stuff being left everywhere. All bed clothes and stuff up there. Bags of clothes and stuff in there. Units and things like that. The floor's falling through. You can see here, whereas as I got the whole way over, because if you look over there where the skirting board is, you can see the drop. So right, so what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to go down this room. There's no briefcase here. An old Singer sewing machine, cricket bat. Now look at this. Look at some of this stuff here. Look at this. I'm going to squeeze in here because this is like a proper hoarder's paradise. There's an old suit jacket over there. Look at that, hanging in the wardrobe. There's everything. There's heaters, wardrobes. There's a little horse gear there. Now, this is a bed, supposedly. It's just got loads of stuff on it. And look, there's even a keyboard over there. There's jigsaws. There's just everything in here. Typewriters. My typewriters is there. There's about 3 in the other room. There's at least 2 or 3 there. There's a circular saw over there. The ghetto blaster still in the polystyrene in the box. So I'm going to say it was a guy because obviously because of the men's clothing in there, but whoever it was, if it was he, was definitely some kind of a hoarder. The books and stuff, all the suitcases up there.
I see a potential. I see 5 typewriters in there.
Yeah, well, there's 1 there.
Uh-huh.
There's 2, 3 over there.
4.
That's not one. That's a tape player.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah.
Is that a record player there?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
There's a record player. So, well, there's at least 3, and there's at least 2 or 3 in the other room. So, and there's no mobile phone. Look at this, an old Motorola mobile phone. And that's off hearing aids. Actually, no, we've got one. That's a hearing aid book. But look at this, the old clock. Stuff like that. So, what I'm going to do, what we're going to do, should I say, if you go back out the door, Kyle, because I'm drawn to this room, right? I was saying that to you. I'm drawn to that. Don't know if it's because of the stuff that's in there, but as well, when we did the first walk around, we were just in here, and we heard noises. Now, what I'm going to do to confirm it for y'all is, Kyle thought he heard the tapping from this area, wasn't it?
Well, I said upstairs.
Well, yeah.
There's no upstairs.
Yeah, but you pointed, well, you pointed up, you were pointing sort of this direction.
That's right, yeah. So
we're going to say here, but I heard footsteps coming from out there. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to ask you, come over here a minute, right, where I am, and you're going to take this and hold it over here toward me. Right, I'm going to go through here again. Right. So stand completely still, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anybody here with us now? Any spirit people here?
Tapping behind me.
There's what I'm going to say to you, I can hear. Did you see when I was asking there that sort of pause and was looking round?
Yeah.
Right, I could hear, and that this is going to sound weird, but not weird. Put your torch down, Cag's window. All I can say is it sounded like a far off owl.
Okay.
Right? Now, we are in the countryside, but although it sounded like a far off owl, it sounded like the noise of a far off owl, but close, if that makes sense. Right? If there's anybody here, any spirit people here, can you hear it?
No, there's a big light out the front. Gone now.
Come forward. The person who used to live in here, I'm going to say sir, because there's men's clothing in the wardrobe, and there's a lot of tools. It's not being discriminate against women, but
Tapping over here.
yeah. We'll just keep an ear on it. I'm not being discriminating against women there, but it is the stuff that's in here. You would, if you had to say it was a male or a female's house, you say male, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Right. So, with the greatest of respect, sir, could you please come forward, introduce yourself to us, show yourself to the camera.
It was a car door.
Right. Right, I'm hearing faint footsteps here. Right, it's fainter than before. When we were before, we were both standing where you are, and I could hear them. But it's like they're here, but they're faint.
Keep getting noises behind me.
Can you come and touch one of us? Push one of us? Come and push me or push Kyle. Are you hearing that?
Nope.
That's coming from right behind you.
That was an owl.
Right, I'm going to put that down there now, but there's tapping from behind you. Just pass me your torch a minute, just your torch. Right, so what I'm going to say, right, let me just check down here a minute. Right. I'm being shown something there, right, and what it's telling me is, if you take a couple of steps back, but point the camera this way, right, you're probably able to see people. There is an archway here, right? What I'm being shown is that there wasn't always an archway here. I'm being shown that there was a wall here and there was a door around there somewhere.
Okay.
Now, there's no markings on the wall to say that there was a door, but it could have been painted and papered over. There's wallpaper on it there. But I'm telling you now, what I'm being shown is that this was a wall. This was a room and that was a room. There might have been a doorway through, but there wasn't a gap like that. Okay? There was, you basically had to, well, you didn't have to, obviously, because there presumably was some kind of a door. I think it would be a full. Show it again. Right. Thank you. right, there wasn't a door here. That's what I was just showing, right? This was a wall between blocking these rooms off. So the doorway had to be out there to come through. When you come in the front door, you either come through a door into this room or you come further up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Into here. So this has obviously been knocked through at one point.
Can you, this person that you're speaking in contact with, is it a spirit that's here, or is it your guide?
I'm not sure because it's not that I'm not communicating with anyone in particular. It's just it's someone who is connected to this house, but I don't know if it was the last person here, if it was way back. I don't know. I'm trying to get more, but at the minute all I'm being shown is like photographs. Right, so it's like me saying I had the feel there was a feeling, like real strong feeling that there was a wall here, right, and then it was like someone went, it's basically nearly like a picture and went, they are. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And showed it. That's how I know that there wasn't a doorway here, because all I can see is a plain wall. It could very well be my guide that's communicating with someone and they're doing it like third party, but I'm not getting anyone in particular. All I know is that the information that's coming, where it's coming from, is coming from someone who's connected to this house, but I don't. Just aware of movement. There's just movement all around. It's like one person. Say they're. We're saying it was a meal, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's take it as a meal. So the bloke is just constantly walking. Do you know what I mean? So he probably he'll walk out there, he'll walk back in past us, he'll walk in there, he'll come out, he'll walk down there, and he'll come out, he'll walk back in here and there, or back out. Just moving. It's like he doesn't even realise that we're here, but he's not doing anything, and he's just literally constantly on the move.
Can you get how he would you? I don't know if this is it, if you'd be able to do this, but would you be able to get how this person passed away?
If it's you, sir, that's on the move in here, can you come close to us, please, and make contact with me? Right. I've just been given stroke. Now, that could mean the person had a stroke in here and died here, or the person had a stroke in here, taken in the hospital and then died in there. Or so, but I'm getting the main reason the man was taken away from the house was I'm getting stroke.
Okay.
Right? Again, stay there. Am I correct, sir? Did you have a stroke in this house? If you had a stroke in this house, sir, or if you had a stroke at all, could you please make one large bang? I'm hearing footsteps again. That tapping that you were hearing behind you, are you still getting it?
Nope.
Right, I've got an idea.
Go on.
Come over here. Right, you stand where that sewing machine is. Right, get me your phone out. We'll try the spirit box app before we leave, because there's obviously we're on a bit of a time schedule because
Give us that torch.
we've got to check into a hotel. But if you you take this, keep it rolling, right? So we're going to try a bit of the necrophonic app, people, okay? And we'll see what we get off that. So
Watch my back.
just keep the torch down. But before I start, people, if you do see or hear anything, please do let me know. Is there anybody here with us now? There is. Hello, that sounded like... Right. Can you give me your name?
Sounds like Will.
Right, we'll try again. Can you give me your name, please? That was Sid.
I heard Sid.
It was a Sid there, definitely Sid. You heard it. Right. Was your name Sid?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
No? Now what I heard there was that it was like yes.
Like in the background.
But then there was a no.
A deeper no.
Yeah, but then in the same tone there was a don't. As in no, don't.
I've also gone really cold here.
Well, my leg's quite cold. Can you tell me, did you own this house? That sounded like here now, like further back, like here now.
That could have been referring to...
Are you beside us? Totally quiet. Are you beside us now? Yes. Can you tell me what I'm touching that's went really cold?
Straight away.
Leg. Thank you very much. Can you tell us what age you were when you passed?
Footsteps behind me.
Told you. Let's keep the thing down. Right, we'll try again, sir. Can you tell me what age you were?
64.
That sounded like someone went, "You're good," when you said 64.
Am I right in saying 64?
Ask it again, it's a bit confusing.
Am I right in saying I heard 64?
Sounded like you did. Kyle said he heard 64. Is that what age you were? He's not answering that one. Is it you that's making these footsteps around us now? You can hear them. This is what I was hearing when you were over there.
Mm-hmm.
Are you walking around us now? We can hear footsteps. Is it you?
Well, that's it.
Oh, yes. Do you mean us harm? And I tell you what I heard there, and that was 4 words. What did I ask?
Do you mean us harm?
Yep. And it said, no, but get out. That's what I heard. Do you want us to leave? Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you not want us here?
Do you know what I just heard?
A girl?
Girl.
Yeah. There's no girls here. There's only me and Kyle.
See if we can get us our names, our second names.
Can you say any of our names? Yeah. Like myself and Kyle, can you say our surnames, our last names?
Heard Kyle.
Can you give us our last names? Yes. Go on then. Heard Kyle again.
So, I know your age, 64. Do you know my age?
Do you know my age? Are you being serious?
I'm not actually touching it.
You're not? You'll see there's a gap. He's not actually touching that, and that just fell. Right. Did you just close that case down? No. Do you want us to leave? It was a faint yes there, but maybe a no as well. So, the problem is on this, what we're dealing with here is, I'll just turn this off for a bit. What we're dealing with here on the spirit box is several, I think, of different people who have lived here all coming through. But what I was picking up on when we came in was only one. Do you know what I mean? So like one generation, whoever lived here. Mm-hmm. I think on this, we're going like way back to when this house was built, right up until it was vacated at last. of all the people who have resided here are all coming through to do with this house. So I think this is a very, very active house. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you that back and you give me the camera, right? We're going to take one last quick walk around here, people, and then we're going to have to move on because check in somewhere. But it's
$9:30.
yeah. So it's basically, if you can see, it's just like an old hoarder's house. Hopefully we've got, well, we did get some stuff in the spare box. Hopefully it's come out clear on the camera. Hopefully you've heard some of the noises we've been hearing because it's been non-stop really in here noise wise, but nothing seems to be wanting to show itself. It's just all just bottles and jugs and everything, vases, things like that. And yeah, it's like I say, it's very, very old. This hasn't been lived in for what I would say maybe 25, 30 years. Would you say that?
Mm-hmm.
At least the old electric box is up there, for God's sake, on the roof. So, but pretty much. Oh, that makes it interesting though. Look at that. There's a knife on there.
Mm.
Nice. But anyway, look at that. So people, I hope you've enjoyed this location. I don't even think I'll be able to find it again. Quite active. If we weren't on such a tight schedule, I'd stay a bit longer. I hope you've seen or heard stuff on there like we have actually been here, because the movement in here was phenomenal. It's just constant movement. But like I say, if you've seen or heard anything on there, please timestamp it for me. Please leave it on a comment below. And there will be loads more to come, loads more videos to come. But from now, from myself and Kyle, from Haffer Paranormal, it's goodbye.